Welcome to Austin, Texas. We're so excited to show our city to you today.
You guys ready to go on a driving tour? Come on, let's go. Right here is the El Arroyo sign. It is absolutely hilarious. Every day there's a new saying, and it's so Instagrammable and so funny, I always save them and send them to my mom. Don's Depot is right here. I know it doesn't look like much, but so much fun, music, and dancing has been in this place for the past 50 years. It is part honky-tonk and part Christmas festival. It's decorated year-round. The crowd is eclectic and very local. Don plays every Friday night.
This Whole Foods is the mothership for all Whole Foods around the world. Whole Foods is from Austin, and its first store was down the street and was a true Austin co-op. The corporate offices are right behind the store. Who knew such a huge company would be homegrown right here in ATX?
The next stop is the tallest residential building, for now, west of the Mississippi, and it is called the Independent. It is nicknamed the Jenga Building because of its unique shape. This is the Seaholm District, and where the Austin Power Plant used to be located. The power plant has been redeveloped into commercial space and residences, as well as there's a Trader Joe's right here. You can see there is still one active power grid in front of the Independent building.
Over here, you'll see our gorgeous Central Austin Library. It was completed in 2018, and it has a private children's wing and teenager wing. No adults allowed unless you're a parent. There are lots of meeting spaces that can be reserved. There's a rooftop garden that has awesome views of downtown and Lady Bird Lake. You can also test out new technology, and there's a 3D printer.
We are now headed to the 2nd Street District. This is the Butterfly Bridge, and it's one of our most Instagrammable spots in Austin. It's awesome as the sun goes down. It takes really beautiful pictures right here. And right here, flowing through here is Shoal Creek, and it goes all the way underneath the bridge and out to Lady Bird Lake, which we also call Town Lake.
Do you see this building that resembles a sail? This is the Google building on your right. It's their Austin Regional Hub. I think it's one of the prettiest buildings in our skyline.
As we head towards Congress, you will see the Austin city limits on your left. This once was located at the University of Texas campus and was moved here years ago. This is the location where they tape live shows for the acclaimed KLRU TV-produced PBS series, Austin City Limits, the longest-running music series in American television history. It is so popular that now we have a festival around it called ACL Fest, and it's here every fall for 2 weekends. Also, you gotta say hi to the Willie statue.
As we cross over 1st Street Bridge, you will notice there is a crushed granite trail that goes around the lake. This trail system is awesome and extends 10 miles. Most of the trail is protected by a tree canopy, so you can enjoy shade while you get your sweat on. There's a footbridge and several other bridges that enable shorter routes, like 3 or 5 miles. Rumor has it that there's another footbridge in the works to connect Rainy Street area where the Austin American Statesman currently is. We will be driving by that exact spot shortly.
Right here is Auditorium Shores, which is most famed for our 4th of July fireworks, and the Austin Food and Wine Festival is here. This is the Long Center, or Performing Arts Center. Next door is Palmer Auditorium, where Christmas Affair is held, the Armadillo Bazaar, and Austin Citywide Garage Sale. This is surrounded by sprawling lawns, and there's an adorable pocket kiddo park just beyond Palmer. Another really beautiful Instagrammable stop is Butler Park Hillside that looks over downtown.
We are in the 04 zip code, otherwise known as the Hip Zip. It has become our hottest real estate zip that is central, much to due to the fact that it is walkable. If you want to see something hip, we can drive by the local flair of the 04, the Warren exhibit. He bought an old church and refurbished it to showcase his hunting treasures. We are heading east on Monroe, and here you can see the small original bungalows all mixed in with modern new builds. On South Congress, take in the view all the way to the Capitol. This is a fun place to spend time walking and shopping and dining. We have an Austin local shop with Kendra Scott and another one, Takova's, on the next block. On the left, we have Austin's best patio at Perla's.
Another Austin homegrown company is Yeti. Their flagship store is right here. You can enjoy live music and a beverage while you shop. Here is where we were saying the footbridge is supposed to connect. This is the Austin American Statesman campus. It encompasses 18 acres, which will be transformed into a gorgeous mixed-use project with 8 acres remaining plaza and park space. Heading up South Congress, we pass over Lady Bird Lake again. This is a string of 7 highland lakes that is the Colorado River. We are driving over the Congress Bridge where millions of fruit-tailed bats live. People gather here to see them take off at sunset. It's said to be the largest bat colony in the world. Here you see Taco Deli. In this town there are 2 wars, and friendships can be made or lost depending if you're a Taco Deli fan or a Torchy's fan. This statue on your left is Angelina Eberly. She caught Sam Houston trying to remove important government documents, and she fired a 6-pound cannon into the General Land Office building, which of course aroused the town to what it considered to be theft. The ensuing conflict became known as the Archive War, which was won by the Austinites and preserved Austin as our state capital and keeper of the archives. And here we are at our gorgeous capital of the great state of Texas. It's beautiful, made of Town Mountain granite, and stands taller than any of the rest in the United States.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
And right around the corner is the governor's mansion. Right here is an Austin institution, the Texas Chili Parlor.
We are headed up what we call the drag, which heads through West Campus. The University of Texas sits on 40 acres and is home to 50,000 undergrad students. Austinites are very proud of UT, and you will see lots of burnt orange throughout the year. UT makes top university lists worldwide and has huge sports programs. Football is very near and dear to all Texas hearts, and even if UT is in a losing season, you will see the football stadium packed with fans. The UT Tower shines burnt orange for graduation and whenever the Longhorns win one of their many sports.
Here we are in a beautiful section of Austin. This area is called Old Enfield. The park to our left is Shoal Creek. There is a great walking path along the creek that makes you feel like you're not even in the city. These homes here are very majestic. The Peace Mansion is just on the right, and it recently sold for $30 million. We are crossing underneath Mopac, otherwise known as Loop 1. It is named Mopac because the Missouri Pacific Railway runs in the middle of the freeway. This is Lions Golf Course to our left. It's being threatened by closing because of UT. It owns all the land, and they could be making a killing selling it. It's been a long controversy and has all of the residents of our city in an uproar, especially here in Terrytown. It is a beautiful mix of older cottages and modern masterpieces.
Passing through Terrytown and then to Mount Bunnell, we have beautiful homes. Coming up to the highest spot in Austin is Mount Bunnell.
Here we are at Mount Bunnell. This is the highest spot in Austin. It's 785 feet above sea level.
There's 99 steps up to the top. You ready to climb? Let's go. Race you to the top.
Here we go.
And now that we've made it to the top, please enjoy these gorgeous Lake Austin views. It's almost sunset, Shani. Cheers.
Cheers.
Turning onto Loop 360, we see the iconic bridge once again. This bridge was finished in 1982. It was brought from Japan and is always a part of the City of Austin photos. Over here is Austin Country Club. It is home to the Dell Match Play, a PGA tournament. In the spring, all the Texas roadways have wildflowers growing in the ditches. Lady Bird Johnson led the task force to keep all things beautiful in our state. The bluebonnets pop up first, and then come many kinds of other flowers till mid-June if we have enough rain. The sides of this highway are cut through limestone. All the stone you'll see on homes is typically locally milled. Now we're on the side of the Barton Creek Greenbelt. It's about 10 miles long and offers loads of walking, hiking, and mountain biking options. There's a creek in the middle that dumps into Lady Bird Lake that has water in numerous spring-fed spots all season long.
On your left and right are the grounds of Zilker Park. This is the crown jewel of Austin. The park on your left is used by millions of people every year, and it's a great spot to bring your dogs. There are volleyball courts, and this is the spot for Austin City Limits Music Festival. Right here is a natural springs pool that has 3 beautiful natural springs. The springs are named after Andrew Zilker's daughters. Andrew donated all of this land to the city of Austin. Barton Springs Pool is open all year round and is a cool 68 degrees. Zilker Theater is tucked behind and offers spring and summer movie nights and plays. You can also access the Barton Creek Greenbelt through Zilker. We love our parks and greenbelts. So that concludes our trip around this beautiful city of Austin.
We hope you've fallen in love with it as much as we have.
Bye, y'all.